speech.
Shenron, can you please give Dooley 100,000 subscribers on YouTube?
Your wish has been granted.
What?
No. And that's pretty much everything you need to know, so,
Oh, 5 times.
now I bid you farewell.
Yo, let me start this video by saying two things. One is 100,000 subs. You guys are amazing. Thank you. The second thing is, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, if you're not part of the Do Crew, if you're finding the channel for the first time on this video, then this video is not for you. Go ahead and click off now. Peace. To everyone else who's been here, I see you guys. I love you guys. We did it. We did it. 100K subs. It's crazy. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for getting them popping on YouTube. Some of you guys like the freaking videos before you even watch them, just to show your support. I noticed that. I see that. And I appreciate that. Thank you. Some of you guys send me messages saying that you're fans of the channel, you're fans of my content, you're fans of me. In all honesty, I'm the one who's a fan. I'm a fan of all you guys. Thank you. Anyway, this video is going to be a little bit of fun for the community. I'm going to shout out some people. I'm going to be shouting out people all throughout the video. People who consistently leave positive comments, who share the videos, who support the squad. If you don't get a shout out, which is going to be the comments rotating on the screen all video, please don't take it personally. It's because I can only fit so much into one video, and it takes a long time to find any particular comment out of tens of thousands of comments. So don't take it personally. Know that I see you and I appreciate you all the same. I just thought it would be cool for this video. I'm going to answer some questions that you guys sent in. Actually, I'm going to start by answering some very specific comments on the last video I did on the channel. That video was called The Source of all of Goku's power. I feel like personally I could have done a better job at that video. It was really short. It was about 5 minutes long, but I felt like I had so much more I wanted to say. Spoiler alert, the reason why Goku is so strong is because of all the S cells he got from his mom. A lot of people have been leaving comments saying no, they disagree. It's because he always wants to fight strong opponents, or it's because he's constantly getting Zenkai boosts, and I really wish I had done a better job addressing this in the video. It's also fine for you guys to disagree with me, but the point I was trying to make was, yes, I agree with you guys about all those things. Goku does get a lot of Zenkai boosts because he's been in a lot of fights where he's been severely damaged and then healed. But likely the same thing has happened to countless of other Saiyans. We're talking about a race of warriors. Of course, other Saiyans also got Zenkai boosts. There were other Saiyans who also loved fighting, who also had families. These are some of the things that some of you guys are saying are the real reason why Goku is so strong. But none of those things are unique to Goku. Those things all played an important role in Goku's development, but they aren't what made him unique. What made him unique was his unique mom. We know that's true because we were told that. It wasn't normal for a Saiyan to not like fighting, but his mom was like that. His mom was gentle. People are pointing out, well, Broly and Vegeta have Super Saiyan, and it's like, yeah, because those guys are just beasts. Vegeta is the prince of all Saiyans. Vegeta also got to live on Earth and calm down, similar to Goku, which helped him grow his S cell. Outside of Broly, who was just a monster, Vegeta was one of the strongest Saiyans to ever be born. He was stronger than his dad as a child. He has crazy willpower, and so he just brute forces his way to trying to keep up with Goku. But still, Goku, who was born far below average, manages to always stay a step ahead of someone like Vegeta. Not to mention Broly, he's like the pinnacle of all beasts. Broly is special because he started out like that. He had a 10,000 power level as a baby. But Goku didn't start out like that. People are also forgetting that Broly's nature outside of his berserker form is pretty calm. He's not really a bad guy. He doesn't relish fighting in the same way the average Saiyan does. So it would make sense that he would have more S cells than the average Saiyan. But back to Goku, yes, all those other things like him getting to come to Earth, him loving to fight, him bumping his head, all that other stuff was important to his development, but the point of the video was to show that those aren't the things that made him unique. It was getting a huge boost of S cells from his mom that allowed for the crazy growth that we saw through his lifetime. Alright, let's keep this video rolling though. I'm going to answer an audio question that one of you guys sent in. It's from Roma45. Here it is.
Hi Dooley, this is Romer45 here. Been a fan of yours ever since the beginning of the Tournament of Power sub. And my question to you is, do you ever think we might see a Tournament of Power saga which involves all 18 universes? Keep up the good work.
Before I answer this question, let me say this. Thank you to everyone who sent me an audio question, but I don't know what you guys were doing. Most of you guys, I don't know how you recorded your question, but there was just so much stuff going on, wind in the mic. I literally heard a toilet flush in the back of someone's audio. Roma is the only person who sent me some clean, crisp audio, so shout out to him. I try adding some other audio questions to this video, but
No.
as for the question though, do I think there will be a tournament between all 18 universes? Well, the question is a little bit loaded because obviously there's only 12 universes confirmed in the series right now. Yes, there was 18 at one point, but Zeno erased 6 of them. The question assumes that those 6 universes are going to come back somehow, and I agree with that part. I think that right now the most obvious way for them to come back is through Android 17's wish, but there could probably also be something that happens later on in the story to bring them back, something involving the demon world or something like that. Now, to say there's going to be another tournament between all the universes, that's so specific that I don't really think that's going to happen, because we don't really know anything about any of these other universes, right? We don't know what their mortal levels were like. It could be high, it could be low. We don't know if Zeno erased them because of their mortal levels or something else, if they're good or bad. Plus, I feel like a tournament between all 18 universes is just going to be another copy of the Tournament of Power. I don't see how the stakes could be anything higher than having your entire universe erased. So no, I don't think that there's going to be another tournament between all 18 universes, but I do think that those erased universes are going to come back into play somehow. I feel like they wouldn't have been mentioned in the series if that wasn't the case, and I think they're probably going to play a role that's even bigger than just the tournament. Obviously, I'm not saying that this is fact. Anything could happen. This is just my opinion, right? Roma, thank you for the awesome question though, and the clean audio. I'm going to move on to a couple more questions. I have a question here from Brian. He says, where have you been, dude? You were so active a few months ago, then you dropped off the face of the earth. This is probably the most asked question out of anything, and when I came back a few weeks ago, I almost did a video completely about this, but I'm gonna just try to answer this as honestly as I can. I've been around. I was around. I think I was just going through some stuff. A lot of it was personal, and a lot of it revolved around me restructuring my life. There wasn't a day when I was gone where I didn't think about making a video, but I feel like unlike a lot of other channels, I don't really have any content on my channel that I could do in a few minutes and put up real quickly. All my videos take a lot of time to make for me, so it became a situation where the longer I was away, the harder it was to jump back on the saddle, and that didn't help at all. I don't plan on taking a break like that ever again though. One of my biggest things is I want to start maybe streaming more. Like I streamed Fortnite with some of you guys the other day, just so if I don't have the time or the motivation to spend 6 to 12 hours making a video, I can still be in contact with you guys and I don't have to get all the "he's dead" comments. Other than streaming, I'm trying to come up with a form of content that doesn't take me so long to make, something that I can do in a few minutes and upload but still has value. So I'm working on that, and when I figure it out, I'll know. Anyway, now I'm back, and so many of you guys are back with me and supporting me. It's almost like I never left, so thank you for that. The next question is from Huzaifa Pakistani Gamer. He says, I wanted to ask you, if you get to choose a character role in DBS, who will it be besides Goku? Thanks. Well, my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball is Gohan, but Gohan hasn't been doing much in Dragon Ball Super. He's really being underutilized for his potential. But you didn't ask me my favorite character. You didn't even ask me who I wanted to be. You asked me the role I would want. The role I would want is to be the Omni King, Zeno. You just get to do whatever you want. You're the most powerful being in existence, or are you? Wink wink. But no, seriously, I'll choose the Omni King. Alright, and I'm gonna do one more question. It's from Lee L. He says, love your videos and your view of DBZ. Now I have a view / prediction of the new arc coming, and it's regarding Gohan. Since he has 2 times had his power awakened, 1 time by the Guru on Namek, and 1 time at God level by the old Supreme Kai. Now my view / prediction is Gohan will have a similar awakening on Angel level. What is your view on this matter? I love it. I love this question. I just told you guys Gohan is my favorite character. So what is my view on this matter? Now, I think it's interesting that you pointed out that Gohan's second awakening was on divine level because it was done by the Supreme Kai. I think something important that a lot of people forget is that Gohan never finished that awakening. So essentially, Mystic Gohan is incomplete. Let's put that aside for a second though, because I think the answer to that question is going to revolve around if a problem with Dragon Ball Super gets solved. And that problem is the writers don't really know how to utilize all the characters in the series at the moment. It's pretty much been a Goku and Vegeta fest. Some people would argue it's just a Goku fest. But people like Piccolo, Gohan, Krillin, the show doesn't really know how to make these characters relevant again without breaking the writing. I think that's why so many people were upset right before the Tournament of Power. You remember, like, Krillin was fighting against Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and then all of a sudden Android 17 was as strong or stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. It was just all this weird stuff happening because the show was struggling to make these characters relevant, but it didn't put in the time in previous episodes to do it properly. I think, and this is probably just me being an optimist, but I think that problem is going to be fixed moving forward in the series. I think that's why the show had to take a break, because the writers were being rushed. The animators were being rushed. I think they wanted to slow it down so they could properly flush out some of the other characters. And if that happens, which again I think it will, people like Gohan and Piccolo are at the forefront to get a power-up to become relevant again. So yes, back to your question, I think we're gonna see a third and probably a final awakening of Gohan. Hopefully it's on an angelic level. I think there's more going on with Gohan than most people realize. Gohan has this close to infinite well of ki within himself that he just has to learn how to tap into. He's already incredibly strong, and even Vegeta in Dragon Ball Super said that Gohan had more potential than him and Goku. Not to mention that Gohan is the first half Saiyan, half human, which they said in Dragon Ball Z was destined to be stronger than any pure-blooded Saiyan. Just look at future Trunks. And Gohan was his mentor. He's like the prototype of Gohan. Unlike Goku and Vegeta, who have to train to physically become stronger, Gohan is already incredibly strong. We've never seen the upper limit to his strength. He has to train more on the mental side of things, probably through meditation or an awakening, to tap into the strength that he already has. So yeah, an angelic awakened Gohan is definitely possible. It fits within the realm of Gohan's character, and it will be insane. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave it. Thank you guys so much for the questions. That's it for this video. Hashtag DoCrew. I love you guys. Thank you guys. I will be talking to you again real soon. Have a great day. Bye.